What's up, gang? So today is our expert arcade run with Sentinel Beta, Sentinel B. Now, I was having a very hard time getting into this run. Um, I just couldn't really, I took her into practice mode and I couldn't really find that special sauce that like inspires you and like every character in this game has something effing ridiculous, right? Um, but there was some that I just couldn't really find it with her, and then I struck gold. Quarter circle forward light punch in the air. Slow moving ball that forces a bounce no matter what gravity scaling. That's where it's at. Um, I, this character is not good. She is an amalgam. All her moves are sort of an amalgam of all the female characters in the game. Um, so she has some strings that are good, some strings that aren't good. Um, it feels like she really doesn't know. The designers didn't know like what they wanted her to be. Um, but she does have some like interesting stuff. She has some fun strings. She has like her CCR. Man, it's lacking. Ooh, that could have been it. So this is the beam I'm talking about here. This sucker is awesome. It's used for all of her CCR. And yeah, like in general, I think she just doesn't know who she wants to be. Up close, her buttons are very stubby. So she can't really. She also doesn't have a jab off, or she doesn't have a stun off of jab. So that sort of limits her options in the punish game. Her most reliable stun is that there. Oh, we were gonna do something fun there. Oof, we missed that too. So again, like as you can see, it's kind of tricky. Some of the stuff is a little bit tricky, but she has a lot of air mobility. She has a lot of options in the air. She can do a lot of stuff. This is a full screen low projectile, um, but like again, her stuff just isn't okay. The dang wall in the way. Um, I wonder, you know, what it is like. What do they want out of this character? What were we supposed to get? And she's really like she's not close range. She's not good enough to be a close range fighter, though she does have a couple of solid lows. She's not, she's not far range. She actually has a lot of she has a couple of beast. You're so predictable. So she has some long range. This is a couple of homing balls. Um, so you can keep them at bay, but like this is punishable by anyone that has a beam or a blast. Like the second she's charging it up, you just launch your full screen. You launch your full screen thing, and then that's it. Her level 1 is where it's at though. Like that's where her like real juice is. We messed up that, but her level 1 does almost 7,000 damage. 7,000 is the minimum. It's like the standard amount of damage for like a level 2. So it is a lot of damage, and the last hit does it it's like 4,300, which is really good, frankly. Oh, that dumb glitch with the throws. Um, so relying on her level 1 is great. Her level 3 is not that good. Why isn't it good? Ooh, is this? Oh, that could have been tricky. Her level 3 is a damage power-up, which is pretty dope, to be honest. But you have to those opportunities are sort of few and far between to activate it. It's an install, so you activate it, make sure you're close enough, and then land it. Um, land something substantial, which is fairly hard for this character. Um, Again, relying on level 1s I think is important. Oh, she also needs to commit to stuns. So like um, back 2-2 is like raw, like you just have to do it. If you're off on your timing, you're dead. She also has forward 2-2 or forward 4 yeah, back 2-2, back hard punch, forward forward. Ugh. That she has the Phoenix kicks. Oh my gosh, yeah, so that's brutal too. So on this big boy here, that doesn't even work. We gotta that works though. So we have to do down 3-3. Because her combos, they have such long gaps in them. They don't work appropriately. But you can do this, which is like fun, right? You can launch the multiple air beams. Let's see. Let's just see. This does so much damage, dude. It really, that last chunk is so beefy. What else? Like, what else is good about this character? So, she only has one overhead. It's backlight punch. That there. But it's not very good. It only has 2 follow-ups, and you have to be very, very methodical. You have to be very strategic with how you use the follow-up. So one of them is a blast, is a ball blast that doesn't combo. And the other one is a launcher with basically no range. So I'll kind of show that off. Oh, we got lucky there. So you have to be right in their faces to land it. Oh, we missed. That would have been it too. She has a standard air series. It's not great. Oh, I keep on expecting that to be a air seek. And she also has very few things that cancel from buttons in the air. So like I want to say like this character is just sort of all over the place. Could have been better, obviously. But just look at the damage here. Half-life for 1 meter. That's nothing to sneeze about. Like, this is a dead character. So she has a ton of damage if you have enough for 2 level 1s. Like, she can kill every character in the game with 2 level 1s. If you land that specific combo, right? Like, literally no problem. But getting there is very difficult. It's very difficult. Again, you can't zone effectively because a lot of her zoning tools have a lot of end lag. She doesn't have a ton of good air seeks. She doesn't have a ton of good stuns. Excuse me, they're all very committal. Stubby buttons up close. A lot of stuff will whiff. With this, I'm just sort of like short characters. A lot of her like doesn't really work on short characters. Oh, of course we triggered this. Maybe this is always fun though. We're kind of, what can we do here? She does have some decent OTG options. And her walk speed is really good. Like, this is like really solid. But again, back down to the generator. We just have to, and her air grab doesn't do a ton of damage unscaled. There's just a lot of stuff that she doesn't do. She does have, she does have some interesting stuff here. She does have a projectile move here. This creates a projectile seal that like only lasts for a certain amount of time. And it's a fairly easy input, which is great. So we've got our damage power up. You know, like, it's cool, and I think it actually has some invincibility, but not enough to really save you from anything. Does she have any good advancing strings? Not really. Forward 2-2. Forward hard punch is her really only real advancing string, this move here. But of course, we lose out to that Oh god, if she uses confusion, I'm gonna be so annoyed. No, this isn't. Like, I'm not even trying to do. So that's one. That's one good advancing string. She also has whatchamacallit. She has, just like the girls, she has a dive kick. That one looks sweet. Let's just chip her out. She dodged it. Of course she did. Okay, is she gonna use confusion? I can feel it. We're level 4! Well, we're totally dead. Totally dead. This character, dude. And then that little kick there at the end. I think we gotta throw here. Yeah, nothing else we could do. Not a ton of damage on throw. It is kind of nice having an opponent up against the wall. But it does lead to free combos. That was going to be the overhead. Oh, I forgot to show off this. Yeah, so, oh no. Alright. If we do down in this. God, that lasts for so long. Alright. We have to worry about her level 4. What am I trying to do? I think I'm hitting like light punch, light kick, and I'm not getting anything. So that was her level 4. It's sick. I messed it up. Let's see if we can just close this game out here. Oh, that was iffy there. Dude, okay. that was really iffy. Man, her wake up attack. So what else can we say about Sentinel B? She's not good. Is she the worst character in the game? Absolutely not. I think that still goes to like Bishop. She still has a bunch of tools. She can't be punished for her beam on hit. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but she's just not optimized in a way. She feels like a Frankenstein monster. She's been given tools, she's been given tools from a bunch of different characters, and they don't meld perfectly and cohesively like somebody like Cyclops or Toad or even Sabretooth. Or Beast. Like, I feel like those guys are all, like, they feel very cohesive. But she just doesn't. You can do cool stuff like that, though. Just into air seek, into extra damage. And I do like that string. She does have a couple of options to sort of get her out of danger. They're not great. Oh, he could have infinited us off that. But so, like, that one, like, this thing takes friggin' forever to come out. The beam, not great. Let's see. Let's just... And then we'll see what we can do with the zoning here. That was lucky. That was lucky that we won there. What can we do? Oh, I guess we'll show the level 2 laser ladder. You know, let's see if we can get some damage here. So, as you saw, there was a bit of invincibility there. We're now wasting our timing here. Ugh. I think it's done. We lost it all. This is... And Sabretooth has the same thing as Sentinel Alpha, where he takes reduced hit stun from certain moves. So like this will not combo. I don't know why I tried it, but this will. So let's see what we can do here. Hopefully this just kills. There we go. So useful when you've got a stick of butter and you know you can activate. You know you've got some strategy on your side, some geometry on your side. Okay, that's nice. Toad's so annoying, dude. So annoying. And he... Ugh. So annoying. Though, I just noticed that took some... That actually did some... That gave us a bunch of meter. Her throw. Yeah, let's just whiff punish that. It never hurts having a beam super to whiff punish. I would say, yeah, she has terrible whiff punish outside of super. Because everything like that,
horsing around.
Nothing reaches far enough or is quick enough, right? I'm just trying to... What's like a good thing to show off here? Like, that had a lot of hits done on it. Let's see, what can we do here? That was okay. I think that was an inescapable chip moment unless he did something with, something invincible. So that was okay. Yeah, the lack of overheads. She does have really solid lows, as you've been seeing, or hopefully you've been seeing. Her down 3, her down light kick is really good. That there, it actually has like pretty solid range. Her normal combos take a while to get her the meter she needs. We were just slightly off Agassiz there. Like, there's a punish. And she has, so one of the things I wanted to talk about, she can't cancel many of her moves into like the really good stuff. So like, you know how Rogue can cancel a lot of her moves into her dive, which has like, 0 recovery. It gives her a ton of options. It's just like, she doesn't have that. She can cancel her jumping, this here, her jumping hard kick into her air grab. But that's really it. It's kind of like, it's pretty unfortunate. Oh, too far away. And for whatever reason, there was no screen freeze there. I keep on hitting light punch, light kick, and it's not a combo for her. I don't know which character. It's Lady Deathstrike. I was messing around with Lady Deathstrike. That's why. That is why. So, oh, I have to show off all of her stuns. All of her stuns. It's back 2-2, forward 4-4, and forward 2. And they're just hard to land, dude. They're just hard. Especially in the neutral. But as you've seen, her strengths are her level 1, her level 2 for whiff punishing. She does have zoning. It is beaten out by competent players. Yeah, only 1 overhead makes her a little bit risky. And you really do have to sort of hope that the opponent makes dumb mistakes like that. Or that you make dumb mistakes and they don't capitalize. So here's her, air throw. Unscaled damage, which is always great. That low. Good. It's a good low. Now, will we make it to the far side? I I mistimed that. So that was a perfect on the Master of Magnetism. I'm not sure how that happened. Turns out we just do moves faster than he does. Okay, so let's see if we can land something a little nicer. There we go. Like, that was a nice looking combo. Here's our get up attack. It's not good. You can combo off of that. But again, it's oh my god, are we almost done? We have like been grinding through these dudes. I didn't know that this is the final fight. I've actually been having some fun with this. Yeah, I've like literally been having. I haven't grabbed. I haven't shown off any of her grabs. It's funny because in the game, you know, she's so. You only fight her really in story mode, and she does so much extra damage because she's basically a boss character. Let's see if we can land something good. It's one of the best punish moves in the game. We lost one. That's I didn't even realize it was number 4, and that's why we lost. Okay, fair. Okay, let's see if we can do something cool here. I do want to show off her level 4 and how much damage it can do. It does roughly, it can do up to 16,000 damage, which is a lot. That's not bad.
Humans.
Oh. Okay, we need to do some damage here, and then we need to land a stun. Now, that is such a cool super.
Rest in peace.
Because
trash.
the more you dude, that's sick. That is sick. I totally forgot that happened. Oh, I love that Operation Zero Tolerance basically like busts into the Cerebro computer and like delete. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so hopefully you saw that she had a little sauce, but she is sort of a Frankenstein monster and not really the best character for this game. She doesn't feel great to play. She's a little bit inefficient, but she does have some cool stuff. And I'm hoping, you know, I think maybe she actually